Donald Trump was not happy about this.
I can do anything I want. I can destroy the trade. I can destroy the country.
The conventional wisdom in Washington is that Congress doesn't matter anymore. They barely pass any laws. It seems like the only time you hear about Congress is when the government is shutting down or someone is having some kind of scandal. But the reality is, the Constitution is set up in a way that makes Congress extremely powerful. In fact, we were just reminded of how powerful Congress is. On Friday, the Supreme Court ruled 6-3 that Donald Trump didn't have the authority to impose sweeping tariffs like he did last year. The Supreme Court explained that Congress is the only institution in America, it's the only branch of government that has the ability to impose a tax. And Donald Trump, when he imposed tariffs under this obscure 50-year-old law that said he had the ability to regulate importation, he was actually not following the law because he didn't have the right to impose a tax on all of the country. Congress may not want that power, they may be pretending that they don't have it, but the Supreme Court reminded America, actually Congress does have that power. There are other emergency powers that Congress gave away, but fundamentally, if Donald Trump wants to be remembered for bringing back tariffs and reshaping the economy with tariffs, he's gonna need to go to Congress. He's gonna need to negotiate with them, make his case publicly, work its way through the legislative sausage making process, and build a bill that imposes tariffs, and everyone will have their say. It's not as fun, it's not as quick, and it's a lot harder, and it's not guaranteed to succeed, but the difference is, if you work with Congress, using their power that's been in the Constitution for hundreds of years, you'll be able to build something that lasts. Because right now, the tariff regime that Donald Trump has set up can go away the second he leaves office if a new president doesn't like it. But if it's enshrined in law, it will stay that way until it's repealed. And as the Republicans found out with Obamacare, that's not easy to do.